But
So
see this goes to another question, and it's about people who have independent books, which I could be totally wrong. I don't know the numbers, I don't know the data, so please excuse me for the ignorance. From my world, it seems like are a lot of people that are independent booksellers are mostly people of color. People don't know how to get in the industry. People, I see a lot of people in Atlanta specifically that has these independent book firms, and people are trying to create independent, like produce their book in an independent way. But a lot of those sales don't count unless they're in major stores like Walmart, Target, Amazon, Barnes and Noble. So if you're independent, if you're creating an independent book, it's nearly impossible to get into those type of fields unless you're signed one of the big 5 publishers. So is that a problem in how they control the system if you say, listen, nobody's accepting my proposal because it talks about an angle or talks about black life and you have this audience of black people who people assume may not be reading, and I want to do an independent book, do I have no shot at all being a New York Times bestseller or having a successful book because of that?
now, here's the thing: you're talking about traditional publishing versus self-publishing,
Mm-hmm.
and those are two completely different mediums. Now, self-publishing, you can make money, you definitely can, but the goal of self-publishing is not always audience. You may not always be thinking about how do I sell this? What is the pitch? How am I going to best reach readers, right? Like, you may be thinking, I want to write this story, it deserves to be told, I'm going to publish it myself. And that's completely valid, but it's a different machine from traditional publishing. Traditional publishing has an entire sales force that sells months and months in advance to bookstores and, Target, Walmart. Those are all merch accounts. That's different. All books don't even get into those stores, and that's traditional publishing. So, there's barriers for our books, like editors' books. So a consumer outside of this whole conglomerate, it's super difficult because even the salespeople can't get every book into every store. So it's limited resources, and let's not forget that booksellers have been overworked and underpaid for a long time. And so there may not be enough of them to staff not only the publishers' books, of which there are hundreds across many publishers, and then having to worry about individual self-publishing people trying to get their books into the stores. So it's a lot of different factors that go into that, but they're very different machines. And as a writer, as an author, as someone who wants to publish a book, you have to decide which avenue you want to go in. You can't do self-publishing and traditional publishing at the same time with the same book.
Thank you.